Hi, this is Mr. V, and in this video we are going to learn how to determine the surface area of a prism. So prism is a shape that has all flat sides, and we want to calculate the surface area, so how much area is on the outside of that three-dimensional shape. Now, a lot of people can visualize this in their head and be good, but I like drawing the diagrams. So I'm going to mentally unfold this shape, and I'm going to focus on this side here. I'm going to make that my center. So if I draw that shape out, let me do it over here. So I'm going to draw that top rectangle. So this side here, and that is 5 centimeters by 12 centimeters. Along the side of this 5 length, we have two triangles, one here and one here, and from the looks of it there's a right angle in between there. In fact, I know it has to be a right angle, and those have side lengths 3 and 4. 3 and 4. Further unfolding the shape, I know that below here is another rectangle, assuming that this shape is regular and not weird. So on the bottom is another rectangle, and its side matches up with the bottom of this triangle, which is 3 centimeters. So it's going to be 3, and this side still has to be 12. And on this side of my prism, I have another rectangle, and its side length perfectly matches up with this side of the triangle, so it's going to be 4 by 12. Right, so we've now drawn out all of the shapes, and to calculate the surface area, we can treat it like a compound shape and just calculate the area of all of the individual bits and then add them up. So let's label them around. Let's call this 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Area 1. 1 is a rectangle. So the area of a rectangle is length by width. Rectangle 1 is 12 by 5. 12 by 5 is 60. I don't even need my calculator for that. Area 2, again, is a rectangle. So area is length by width. In this case, we've got 12 by 3. 12 times 3, which is 36 centimeters. Area 3 is this rectangle up here. It is 12 by 4. The area of a rectangle is length by width, and it is 12 by 4, which is 48 square centimeters. Alright, shape 4 is a triangle, and you got to orient it right. So we need to make sure that between the base and the height there's a right angle. It has to be perpendicular. So this length and that one won't work because they're not perpendicular to each other. 5 and 4 won't work because they're not perpendicular, but 4 and 3 are. So we can look at it that way and use our rule of half base times height. So the area of 4 is a half base times height, and we're going to use the base 3 and the height 4. A half, 3 times 4 is 12, and a half of 12 is 6, so that's 6 centimeters squared. And 5 is easy because 5 is a mirror of 4, so I can simply say, well, the area of 5 is 6 centimeters squared. Now the total area is going to be all of these subparts added together. So 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 you'll notice there's a lot of writing here. There we go. And then we can use a calculator or do it out of your head to add up all of those numbers really quickly. 156 centimeters squared. And that is how we can calculate the surface area of a prism.